Hi there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields. Now I have the fingerless glove all done, and you can see it's not very big, just a short one. So I want to go ahead, I grabbed 2 stitch markers. I want to go ahead and mark where I want to leave a gap for my thumb. So I want to go to the white right there. So I want to go to this white one. So we're going to seam from the bottom to that white, and then we're going to skip here for the thumb. And I would say probably that gray one, but we're going to go to that white one there. So this white one here. So we don't leave a very big gap for the thumb. And I do have 2 darting needles, one for each color, so I can alternate. And gray is my first. Now whenever I sew my garter stitch together, I sew it together on the right side. So I don't turn it inside out to sew this seam. I think it looks nicer on the front. All right, and that first one, I always like to double it up just to have that extra security. So I'm going to go down through those 2. Make sure you guys can see that all right. So I'm going to go down into that stitch there. And I'm going to go back up through this one over here where I put it the first time. But I just want to double it up. All right. Now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go into, down and into those, and then I'm going to go across and up. And I'm going in between the stitches. I'm not grabbing any stitches. I'm going in between them. Now let's switch to the white. And I want to go down into the one I just came up out of. So I'm going to go down into it. And pull that so it's not in the way. Now I'm going to go up into that one there so that I can go down into this stitch, and I'm going to reach over and go down into that stitch. So I'm going to bring those, I'm bringing those 2 together. And now I'm going to switch back over. Yeah. Switch over to my gray, and I don't want to go over my white, so I'm going to go under this stitch right here, and then I'm going to go down in between those stitches, and then I'm going to go underneath and across and up through those 2 stitches. So I grabbed both and knit stitches. And then I'm going to go down into that purl stitch and down into that purl stitch over there, which I'm underneath. Oops. I really don't want to be underneath that stitch. I want to be above that knit stitch or that purl stitch. So I'm going to go back down, and I want to go up here because I don't want to go. That'll make it look funny. And so we want to be above both of those purl stitches. So I'm going to go down into that stitch and down into that purl stitch, because that really brings them together nicely. All right, and then We'll put that one to the side and go back to the white. And we don't want to see it so much, so we want to go down. And I'm just going to go down in the middle. Actually, into the white. And then we'll come back up through the white on this side and above the purl stitch. And we'll do the same thing. So I came up and we'll go. I prefer to go down. We're going to go up through this stitch. And then we can go down through both of these purl stitches. And I always do the one that's closer to me first. I don't know that it really matters as long as you're consistent. All right, so now we have the gray. So we're going to go down and up, and we want to be above that purl stitch. So we're just doing that so that we are hiding the gray. And then we're going to come up on this side. Oops. Bring those together. And then we're going to go down through this stitch, this purl, and down through that purl. And we have one more. So we're going to go down and up before that purl stitch. We're going to go across and up. And then we're going to snag this purl stitch here. And the first purl stitch there. So we're going to grab those two and bring them together. So that is what it looks like whenever you bring them together. Not too shabby of a seam. You don't see too much of the seam or the yarn that you're using. Now we want to bring this white up the side here. And I'm just going up and down through those white stitches there. And this is going to be the first stitch that we are going to bring together. So we'll go up through that one. However, I don't like to grab just one. Let's grab two. So we're going to go into that stitch there. And then we're going to go across. And we're going to grab this one here. And then we're going to grab this purl stitch and that purl stitch. And seam. We want to try to hide this as much as possible. Oops. want to end up back on this side. So we're just going to go all the way around. So we're going to grab that purl stitch, grab that purl stitch, and go down. Now with the white, down and up, and we want to go up through that side. Down and up, and up, and down, and down. We're almost there. I'm gonna go down and up. Oh, I went through that stitch there. Cut that because I don't want that big loop there. All right, so this is our last one. We want to go up. That's a little tight. And grab that purl and that purl. This is what's going to bring them together. And then you will want to go ahead and weave in the ends and push this one through to the inside. It came together nicely. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial on sewing the seam on the fingerless glove in garter stitch and using 2 different colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys again next time. Thank you so much for watching.